Hey guys, in this video I will be talking about how you set up your aquarium fish tank for the purposes of breeding snails. So let's get started. I'll just tell you what you need and then I'll explain it to you afterwards because some people only want to know what you need. So obviously you need a tank with a hood on it, a filter, a heater, and an air stone. That's kind of optional but recommended, some type of substrate, and decorations, stuff like that. So I'm gonna start explaining. So you need a tank. I have a 10-gallon tank. It's probably recommended for you to probably get a 20-gallon tall because as you probably can see here, the water level is lower. It's lowered about 3.5 inches. And why you need it lowered? Because your fish, your snails, when they lay their clutch, which is their babies, the eggs, they lay it above the water. So they'll crawl out of the water and then lay it on the top. And if you don't have room for it to lay eggs, it's probably going to crawl up into the hood and lay the eggs there. And if you don't notice and you take the hood off, all your clutches will fall into the water. Sorry, got cut off. But also you need a filter. The filter I have is the AnnysAquarium Quiet Flow 10, but if you are able to, I would definitely go up a size, which would be the AnnysAquarium Quiet Flow 20. So my tank can't fit the 20 because of the hood size. So if I was able to, I would have gotten the 20 most likely. Then you need a heater. Mystery snails breed a lot better in humid areas, so the heater is recommended and is probably recommended for you to keep the temperature at 80 degrees Fahrenheit. And if you're able to also get a heater that has a temperature adjuster, I would go ahead and get one, because when there's a clutch in your tank and you put the temperature up to like 80 degrees, 82 degrees, the clutch will hatch a lot faster. Then an air stone, which is optional, would be because, oh, I forgot to talk about this with the filter. The snails' water parameters will always fluctuate, so you definitely want to test the water every 2 to 3 days, because the snails have a very small digestive system, so they release a lot of waste. Even though they help you clean it up, they leave a lot of waste themselves. So a higher powered filter would be a lot better for that reason. And the air stone would be because if you have a lot of snails, which will most likely end up with an overstocked snail tank, which is perfectly fine as long as you take care of it, you're going to need more oxygen, because with snails you can have live plants, but it's probably recommended not to, because some snails have been known to chew all of your plants leaves off. So I don't have any issues with my snails doing that, but most of them do that. Then you want some decorations. Oh, there's my air stone. You guys didn't see it. Decorations. So I have that little house there. I have a couple rocks because they love to climb, love to crawl around on top of things. And if you just kind of have a flat surface, it's kind of boring for them. So you want to also change up their tank. So probably like every week or every time you do a water change up the setting of the tank. Also with the rocks, you can put the rocks into a tank with a lot of algae. Like I have 1 or 2 rocks up in my 30-gallon tank trying to collect algae for the snails, because you want to have like real algae for them. That, and what else? Oh, the gravel substrate. You can choose sand or gravel. I just have gravel. It's very simple because sand is a little bit expensive, and also you don't want too harsh of a substrate or it can scratch up the snail's foot. What else? Oh, stocking your tank as well. You can easily keep 10 to 20, even 10 to 30 snails in your 10-gallon tank. Now here I have 3 guppies because they're all males, and then I have some female mollies up in my 30-gallon, and I don't want them to be having, I don't want to have molly slash guppy hybrids. So yeah, that's pretty much it, and I'll make a video on how to care for your mystery snail.